Hey, this is Chris from Keylogger.com. I just wanted to give you a quick overview of my new product, Keylogger. When you first load up Keylogger, you're going to be presented with a dialog much like this. It's going to show you the latest news, tell you about automatic updating, tell you if you're running the latest version. I'm running version 1.03, which is the current latest version. Let's go ahead and look into the configuration for Keylogger. In the configuration, you'll see settings much like these. In the log settings, you'll find log method. Now this is how Keylogger is going to look for your keylog reports. I have mine set for FTP. The refresh interval, I'm going to set this to 1 minute. Basically, this just means Keylogger is going to look on my FTP server every 1 minute for new keylog reports. Now since I'm using FTP as my log method, I better fill out the FTP settings. I have mine currently all starred out right now to protect myself, but you'll want to put in your real FTP host address, username, password, port, and directory. In the email settings, you select your email host, you fill out your username and password. That's it. That's all you have to do to configure Shield. In the builder, now this is how Shield builds and creates the tiny executable file that's going to be run on the remote machine to record the keystrokes. Now, we want the log method to be FTP because that's where we want our logs to be stored at. If you remember in the configuration, we said that we want to look in the FTP for new keylog reports. So let's put all the keylog reports there. The upload interval, I'm keeping at 3 hours. There's really no point in sending a keylog report more than every 3 hours. The file name, I leave at shield.exe. Once the file's ran, it's hidden on the remote machine, so the name really does not matter. The startup name is, again, really not that important. Nobody on the remote machine sees it. You never see it. It's actually hidden. But it's still a required field, and it's important to fill it out. The passive mode, hidden startup, and hidden in task manager, these are all three options that are checked on by default. The passive mode means that it's going to allow Shield to slip past firewalls, which is pretty important. The hidden on startup means there's no dialogues that come up when the computer's turned on saying Shield Keylogger's running. There's no notifications or indications that Shield Keylogger's even running. So it's a really nice option to keep turned on if you want to stay stealth. The hidden in task manager is another great stealth option. Basically, when you're looking in the task manager by hitting Control-Alt-Delete, the Shield Keylogger is not going to appear there. Just to make sure that your program was run correctly on the remote machine, the first execution error message option was added. And basically, this is just a configurable little option to display a message box. If you hit preview, this is what the default value comes to. This program was not intended to run on this operating system. Now, I found that to be a pretty good error message, so I typically stick with that. Now that I have all my settings filled out in the builder, I can click on Build Shield Keylogger, and my new exe will be generated for me. Really quick, let's look into the Devices tab, and let's look at a keylog report from my girlfriend Gabriella. As you can see, the keylog reports are pretty simple, but very detailed. The window, the time, the date, and whatever was typed is all captured and displayed out for me in chronological order. This makes scrolling through what's been visited on the internet or typed very easy. There's even a search bar here at the top, so if I wanted to look for Facebook, I would simply type Facebook and click search, and everything that has Facebook involved with it's going to show up for me. It's actually a pretty great and powerful, sophisticated tool. I highly recommend Shield Keylogger. You won't be disappointed. Thanks and have a great day.